Again, the same technical difficulties as last time. My PC needs a reformat. Hopefully everyone can hear us. Could you speak something, Jonas and Juuso?
Yes, mic test 1 2 1 2.
I think it's fine. It is loud.
My mic test. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think we can hear you, and the voice bars are moving.
Awesome.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Forgotten Roles, where a few nerds are playing Dungeons and Dragons weekly on Mondays. Again, further ado, last time you were venturing southwest from the city of Ulop. You took a bigger ship to travel away from, presumably from Queen Amanitha's, the Snow Queen's grasp. Went to the close by island, which again presumably connects to somehow to the mainland to the west. And you stumbled upon a campsite. I like your failures. Sufo is failing here. You stumbled upon a campsite that was, in your mind, probably possessed, or you didn't really come into conclusion about it. You spanked some living armors, did a reset from them, and checking back on them, you triggered something. The campsite area changed just a bit, and it has a, well, you can see bigger stone archway, which under there's nothing. You also took a black shimmering sphere from the chest from the campsite before the place was altered into this current situation. And that shimmering bauble transferred, I think, Dia first, somewhere unknown, and then Taali, you also went to the same place, where you found a man tied into the rock formation. Freed him, fed him, gave him a drink. The man itself, skinny, rocking a white long hair and beard, eyes gouged out, teeth torn out, no tongue, and what it seems like his ears also had been punctured. Fed him, you discussed with him just a bit through messaging spell, and others do not have really that much of an idea what was going on. Diab, you explained things to the others, and you gave him the stone that made you travel between this current place and the some kind of other place, which you do not yet know where you went to. Gave to the stone to the man, and he clearly stated to Diab that he has now everything that he needs. Thank you. As he said to you that, the sound echoes in the back of your head a few times. Not your typical messaging spell. Just as if looking at you, still eyes gouged out on two gaping holes in his face, just as if looking directly at you.
How does he do that?
But that's not creepy at all.
Is
Isn't he supposed to be blind?
I like how you are whispering to me when I'm on top of those rocks and
We can all hear you.
Oh no, I'm whispering at Tia because he's right next to me. You all just happen to be right next to me here, physically. I cannot go like... Or
Just making sure, is Tia Brar the only person hears that?
Yeah.
yeah.
So he says that and then like stares at me, even though he doesn't have any eyes.
Yes.
What he is doing with, is he doing with the sphere?
I'm just holding it.
Okay. You just said that he has everything he needs.
Yes.
There's clearly something. I'm not talking to the others.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that he has all he needs and his demeanor has changed. He seems not to be afraid anymore.
are the armor still closing?
They're still walking around.
But are they still coming after me?
Yeah. Cling. Cling.
Well, he shouldn't have anything to fear. I am here.
No fear, citizens. The dwarf is here. And I start making rounds again to avoid the armors.
Does he need more food? Seems like he's finished with it.
He's just staring at you, Diab, and smiling. Got a bigger grin.
I take few steps, let's say, to whichever side I have room to do so. I say a few steps right. Does he follow me with his gaze?
He follows.
Like a creepy painting.
And I message to him again. What do you mean? That you have all that you need?
I'm freed.
From what?
Just smiles.
You said that he's free. Don't know from what though. He didn't answer.
Well, didn't Tal say he was chained on the roof of the cave?
Yep, that's right. And I keep walking those arms.
Yeah, but he has been free for some time. He only said that he was free after I gave him this fear.
Well, maybe the fear is some kind of a lock, something, or a key to a lock. Some.
It's a weird key though, if it is. So what do we do with him?
Well, he should at least thank me for bringing him from the other side. And do something to these walking tin cans.
Yes, isn't it a good thing that he is free? I wouldn't want to be not free.
Yeah, somehow it doesn't seem like a good thing that he is free, but he is really unnerving. Because see, he's following me with his gaze, although he's supposed to be blind.
Well, can he hear you talking? Can he hear us?
No.
Well,
Maybe he can smell
that's
you.
pretty strange.
I don't know.
Could you ask him? Why is he staring at you without eyes?
I messaged to him again. You seem to be staring at me. Why is that? You didn't do it before.
Just digging.
Just me then? Just what?
Just mitä?
Kaksi kreikkiä.
Kaksi kreikki. Just digging.
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 Digging what?
You.
How come?
Interesting.
He likes you.
So there isn't anything else you need?
Sorry, can you repeat?
So there's.
You don't have anything else you need?
I'm free. I have ways of travel. No,
Oh,
not really.
okay.
Do you have anything you need?
Well, we do have these some kind of haunted armors following one of my friends around. I think they belong to your long gun squad mates. Would you be able to do something about that?
Count that as one. Kind of vanishes for a while. And one by one, the armors are collapsing. They just
Crumble.
crumble. And the man appears just behind you, Kamos,
On the rock.
on the rock.
What the heck?
Boom.
And you. I know you.
Is he like talking or?
He's
He's now talking.
But you. What do you mean by that?
We've seen before. You don't remember. Nice.
No.
Oh yes, you died, you asked for a service, and here you are.
Okay, this is getting creepy.
Wow. Are you trying to tell me that you are the guy who took my hand and
No, that wouldn't be me. But we could hear you. All of us could.
all of us?
All of us.
Of whom?
You'll know soon enough.
Okay.
Is he talking audible to all of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How come you are able to talk because you didn't have tongue like a minute ago?
Now there is a fun.
Still no eyes though.
Yeah. I was going to say that so most likely you will soon have eyes also.
It's
Or-
creepier this way.
Yeah, and if you can recognize me, I guess you don't need those.
No, I don't.
you could like always take the orb and pop it in your socket, but
Takes the orb.
if you wanted to be creepy,
That's way too heavy for our head now.
Huh. I mean, I have seen relics to be made from lesser, cooler things, I think. That pats his back of the head and pops the eye off. I guess we'll meet again. So pulls again. Few seconds go past and appears next to you.
To whom?
Tab.
Go down. That's creepy. Shit.
Yes. Not you. Kind of vanish again. Next to Morkran.
Stop doing that! You are giving me the jimmies.
Who's Jimmy?
Are the chimneys being rustled?
Well, you are kind of making me nervous.
And you are protected. Nope. Vanishes again. Back to Diab. Just straight in front of you, kind of a glares like through you without his eyes. Almost just few centimeters away. Looks at you.
Diabra stares back for a moment and then asks, "What on earth are you?"
What on earth?
What on earth are you?
You're certainly no ordinary man, ordinary human.
I guess you could say from down below.
Oh. So from the Underdark? Was that the correct word?
A bit more out down below.
No idea if there's anything under there. I've only heard about Underdark, and Diablo starts checking notes furiously.
From hell?
heck.
Heck.
From heck.
Are you from heck? Peeking behind the tree. Are you from hell?
Bingo.
Oh shit.
Well,
Like way down or from closer to the surface?
Depends on the point of view, I guess.
Oh shit.
But it has been an interesting meeting, I guess. I would have to go. Thanks for freeing me. I'll have a chicken to fry with someone.
Well, you are welcome.
Sure.
I doubt your real name is Mick, but it was a creepy pleasure to meet you.
nice,
Since you got rid of the armors, I'm cool.
nice seeing you again.
Oh shit.
If you're from hell, what the hell did I do to deserve to go hell in the first place? In that
Oh, you wouldn't be going to hell. That's far worse.
There's a special place for bards.
There is a special place for bards. But,
Oh
Oh yeah, it might have been the demon blood. Because tiefling descended from demons.
Correct.
That explains.
Oh, you earthlings.
Lore question. How common knowledge is the concept of hell? Would Morgan know about hell?
It's a legend, kind of a thing, as if in this current world we are living. There's heaven and hell
Supposedly.
and boogeyman and
Well, yeah.
but I think I'll be going now. If usually I don't do any rewards, but if you need any assistance later on, I think I can do a. Nah, you didn't ask for it. Vanishes. Good.
The hell was that?
You being alone now in the forest, all the armors collapsed to the ground. It's all silent around you. No animals, no wind howling in the trees.
So it's completely silent?
Completely silent.
Like eerie silence.
Eerie silence. Takes on for a while, a good minute or two, until you kind of heard a careful somewhere, and then all the wildlife kind of way around you is alive again.
Was Teram there all this time?
Wasn't he supposed to be like sitting there?
He was there, but I don't know.
It came
did
from
he
further down.
bolted?
Why would he bolt?
I don't know. He's a spirit.
We did have that fire going on under the
Mm.
rock thing. Okay.
Oh, no way, did you? Oh, yes, you
Yes.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least we were about to light it up.
Yeah.
So either is or is about to be lighted
It's
up.
lit.
Lit AF.
Well,
Yeah.
that was strange. Do you really think he was from the hell place?
The other is still taking notes furiously, like writing down different theories.
Well,
That really couldn't be now, would it?
well, he did say that he has seen me before, and I have no idea where he could have and known what happened. Well, down there, I guess.
Did you mention that as a tiefling you have blood of what was it?
Demon?
Demon?
Demon or devil? There's a difference.
Demon.
Okay. Would I know the difference since I'm
It would fall under history category.
Now I will all check.
because
You would know because it kind of leaves in the tiefling
Yeah, but I will
lifeline.
check was it devil or demon. Most likely it was demon, but
I would argue differently
I can check. Just a moment.
because since my profession is leading towards the Horizon Walker, I'm about to encounter quite a bit.
Just a moment.
just says
Yeah.
infernal.
Infernal heritage. Infernal bloodline.
So it would be.
But can you like see what's the bloodlines? Because well, this is going
Yeah.
way meta, but
Well,
Let's see.
Yep,
Devils.
devils, yes.
Okay. Yes.
Then I believe it that he's from hell.
well, fuck.
Yeah.
It has been quite a kind of a folklore in your kind of a family history and such. People tell tales.
And we also probably have heard stories as elves that there are difference
You would have.
between, because demons are slaughter machines, crazy, and devils are more like
Sophisticated.
sophisticated.
How much did you roll?
Nothing. 20!
Natural.
Natural 20!
Um,
I would know everything about them. No, oh, not really. That
so
I have
you
read.
were trying to
Okay.
remember what exactly?
Because he was talking about
The hell?
hell, so I would know that he's a devil, not a demon,
You would.
and also the difference between those two.
Yeah, you know
Creatures.
the difference between devils and demons, and you know. It
Do
hasn't
I know
been.
how many levels
it
of
hasn't.
hell?
It hasn't been confirmed, but everyone's talking about 9 layers of hell.
Yeah, figured.
Now I'm counting how many layers did I walk through.
Yeah, in your
I remember that. Just a moment. I remember that
5
with my notes.
or
Oh.
6.
6, I think. Just a moment.
so when
Because
I
it was
asked
the
if
empty
he
gold,
was
spikes, water, caves.
6.
Yeah.
It was 6th. 6.
Now let's Google what the heck is 6th layer of heck.
God
Please
damn,
don't.
I can't remember. I have read them.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway,
My character doesn't know, so
Hmm.
I can't look it up for now.
Yeah.
After the game.
Yeah. But you know, you have some devil ancestry.
Yeah.
Or had. at
Had.
least. Now that
Would
you
I
remember.
know if the devils and the demons are from this plane or from another plane?
if we have discussed,
That would be. The concept of hell hasn't really been. No book clearly states if there are even planes or such.
Yeah, because I have practiced conjuration / summoning things, and those are usually from a different plane. Would they be? You're pulling stuff from another
Yeah.
plane, so
But hell hasn't been confirmed to be
yeah.
from a
But
plane.
demons and devils in general.
No.
Never mind then.
But
Yep.
anything aside from a folklore or some kind of a narrow history books, you would only know this.
maybe someday I get an epiphany and start hunting devils. And devils may cry. Well, not this one. This was kind of cool though.
Cool.
Getting killed.
Devilman intro.
Yeah.
The crybaby version.
Oh. Anyway, I think we should probably leave this place.
Well, we have set up a campfire, so... And where there's nothing else creepy than those fucking caskets and...
True.
Oh yeah, Morgran.
Yep.
You need any weapons? I point at the pile of the weapons I took from the armors while they were walking around.
Well, why not? What do you have there?
Spears, swords.
Spears, swords, and
What else did they have?
Spears. One spear, one dagger,
ooh.
and quite a lot of swords. Remaining had swords, so 6.
Well, I think I will take the dagger.
You take a dagger?
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, my last one's
I'm only
got
interested.
crushed by a troll, so
I'm only interested if they are even usable.
They are. Not like brand new condition, but usable. They seem decent. Nothing special though.
Okay.
Were their long swords or short sword?
3 shorts and 3 longs.
Swords and longs. I think I'll take one decent short sword.
I think also I will take one because reasons. Raisins.
There's chocolate raisins.
That's why they tasted like shit.
Raisins in there.
Yeah.
That's raisins.
I'll take a spear and a long sword. Why not?
Okay, so there's like one extra short sword.
Okay, just grab what you need. And are you heading away already or resting?
I think we should at least take a short rest.
Well, it's the middle of the night and wasn't it like something like that? A long rest also
After
good.
everything that has happened, I sure would use a little breather.
Maybe a longer one also. Some of
I
us.
would rather,
Well-
I would rather not camp next to a bunch of corpses, but
Well, they were empty, so.
No.
They
No,
had
no,
those
no.
Bones.
bones. Rattle me bones.
Well, they're just corpses.
We can burn them.
Barely.
Yeah, except the eyes. I guess it won't melt even in fire.
Which eyes?
Ice.
Ice.
I
Ice.
mean like
No,
eyes.
no ice.
Yeah.
Ice.
Ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nothing wrong with a couple of corpses. We will be corpses at some point in our lives.
Some sooner than others. Just a strange premise. I don't know. Premonition.
Okay, so you take
And
a rest.
you are a half corpse already, so.
Well, not anymore.
No.
Well, okay, basically because
There
he
is a
only-
half of your corpse somewhere.
Yeah. So basically.
Basically.
Well, if we could rest, then we should rest. Like, I don't know, we have decent roof, fire going on. The eerie atmosphere is lifting bits, I think. We heard a bird sound.
Ooh.
Ooh. Or, and it was nighttime.
It was night.
Okay.
It's few hours past midnight already.
Okay.
So, a long or short rest?
Someone might need the long one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you really cannot travel nighttime because Well, with a
Yeah.
torch, yes, but yeah. Should I take the first watch,
Yes.
or can Teram do his thing and
Yeah, he can keep watch for us. He will let me know if something happens.
cool.
And I would like to examine the place where the guy was, like the markings on the wall under the stone bridge.
Okay, investigation, please.
17.
17. There are some markings. A few runes.
Wounds.
Runes.
Rune writing.
Runes.
Yeah.
You cannot make anything out of them. They are written quite long ago, but definitely something has been there. They are kind of in a circular motion, about in the area where you could describe the person hanging there.
So
They
the
can-
circle went around him.
Yeah,
Okay.
They can still be read, right? The runes.
not really. Not too well.
Well, anyway, I could try to use comprehend language and like touch it.
Stop. I'm examining the wall, those runes, and yell for more ground to come look. Do they look dwarven, the runes?
I would know. I know Dwarvish.
Well, Morgan has just been trying to set up his bunk and... sure thing. I come to the rooms. What is it?
Can you make out what he say? And I'm pointing to the very famous runes.
What do the runes look like?
Tell me what. Just a moment. I'll have to look something up.
I know common and dwarvish.
You know, common on dwarvish. Nothing you can make of. The letters are quite old anyway. Looking into them, can't tell.
Yeah,
Are they carved?
They are just as if written with
Charcoal.
charcoal.
Okay.
would I know what they say? I know Abyssal, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
God damn.
You
have
wouldn't.
What? You are one liver.
How about infernal?
You can certainly have a look.
He jumps down and checks the rules.
What does my human eyes see?
Investigation. They are pretty hard to read because they are old.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Nice.
21!
21. Okay. You take your time, kind of a. You haven't read Infernal in a while,
Yeah.
but you can make something out of it.
And if it was any other language, I could use the comprehend language thing because I need to touch the text and I can use what, 1 minute
Okay.
per 1 page to read it.
Okay.
So
Touchy.
Takes a while.
yes,
As much as you fear, just stay here. Be bound Be gone.
Be bound, be gone.
Be bound, be gone.
I will tell the others what it says.
Okay.
Me read.
Interesting. What language was it?
Infernal.
Ooh. Yeah.
Written.
And Diablo starts scribbling down translation and tries to like copy the runes up on the walls as best as he can.
Okay.
Room circle around.
You are quite experienced copywriter already. So
Fax machine!
yeah. So yeah, it's not too hard. You have no idea what they mean really though. And
Yep.
even if Kamos was trying to explain them, the language itself is pretty too hard for you to grasp this time. So, but you make the copy.
Okay.
Is there still the outline of the dude?
Yeah.
Oh. Did he vanish with the chains?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So, long rest it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we may.
Yeah, you may.
But suddenly there's a meteor shower.
But now that you are sleeping, roll for initiative.
Okay, so
With disadvantage.
Ah.
the night passes as you take first watch. Who else is going to watch for the night? Term?
Teram is keeping watch for most of the night, and I can keep watch during the morning hours.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I take the first watch. The first 4 hours.
Okay. First 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because meditation and so on,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
4 hours.
Okay, 4 hours. And then next was Diab.
Mm-hmm.
Great. As you switch between each other, forest kind of calms down for a good few hours as Diab, you are watching the perimeter around.
Probably just letting Charon fly and he just goes with his notes. Which is quite handy. I need a familiar.
Yeah. Could you please roll perception on me? You probably are
For Theram or himself?
for himself. Or describe how are you watching? Are you really watching with Theram? You're
No,
okay.
I'm basically keeping watch and trusting Teram to warn me if something is coming.
Okay. Yeah, perception please.
Crit fail.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Be dead.
All's good.
Alles good, yeah!
Yeah.
Nobody knows there's something coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally browsing his scrolls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All's good.
Nice.
Just before the dawn, first sunlights break from the in between the branches of the trees. More crown.
Oh, it's
You
the
can't-
chain bitch.
You kind of wake up
Put on
At the
some
night.
makeup.
at the night and kind of you're a bit restless in your sleep. Have been waking up a few times. You heard and saw Tal and Diab switch the guard positions and kind of are restless. You're restless. As you're just about to kind of crash again from the to the sleep, you hear next to you, like really next to you,
I can see the trust and anticipation. Aren't they beautiful?
next to you, as you watch to your left, there's a woman covered in blood, wearing two chains kind of from her wrists, bare naked, just watching like this to the starry sky that can be kind of seen a glimpse of.
Is she the same being that I have seen before with Jane?
Yeah.
You need to stop appearing me like this. That's scary.
You didn't get your revenge, did ya?
Well, not yet. I think there's time.
Can you kill them?
Kill who? You mean Amanitha and his forces?
Yes.
Well, not alone. Or not yet. She has armies and stuff. How would I be able to destroy them? We myself?
You have 3 friends, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Although I don't think they think that I'm their friend or anything.
Can you hurry?
Say what now?
Can you hurry?
Well, I can try. I already asked them for help, but they were so reluctant to help me. They don't have anything to gain by me getting my revenge. Selfish bastards.
Kind of turns up to you, just staring at you. You can see kind of the hair being in front of her face. Kind of pulls it back. A beautiful woman, although covered in blood.
But no beard, right?
No beard.
So not you beautiful.
Not so beautiful for Morcran. Black hair, looks beautiful. 2 longer, kind of sharp teeth, pulls from her mouth as she smiles. Kind of a snake tongue can be seen on occasion, slither out and slither in as she speaks.
You're moving into the wrong direction.
Yes, I know. I'm helping the lads to try and find their lost friend or something. And, well, I think that if I help them, they might be more eager to help me with my mission.
I was informed from trust and anticipation. Like the double moons. I don't have the time.
Well, how much time would that be exactly?
1 moon.
Well, that's not much time at all now, is it?
No.
What happens after?
Scenario 1. She's dead.
And
You leave. Scenario 2.
good thing.
Not dead. You're dead.
Well, not that good thing. What about the rest of the scenarios?
Just stays quiet.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Well, I guess I should hurry then, right? Do you... Well, the chain you live in, it hasn't been that much help. Do you have anything else that I could use in my mission?
I'll arrange something.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't be some kind of an hellspawn or something? I met this lad earlier this evening and he said something about me being protected. I thought that he might have meant you.
Not really protected.
He's
Reserved.
Okay.
On a watch list. More of a kind.
Okay. Well, be nice talking to you again. Nice of you to visit me and inform me of this time constraint, General.
1 month.
And you kind of fall slowly back into the sleep. Dawn breaks. Morning's there. Nothing special happened during the night besides from that. This is the first glimpse you have seen from her since quite some time. Multiple weeks.
So, how long is 1 moon? How many days?
About 30 days. Okay.
You got yourself a rest.
Do you want to do in the morning?
Wake up.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's time to travel.
Yeah, few rays from sun are piercing the woods.
And we were 1 day's travel to the woods, to the west, to the first encampment.
Yeah, about. It would take few days still to travel further.
Okay. Should we keep going the forest way or make it to the north, to the shore, and try to find the bridge, they said that there would be, if there's more of these weird armor camps around here, it's gonna take a while to reach the first settlement.
That's true. I think the easiest way would be good to go along the coast. Prevents us from getting lost at least.
Well, I won't get lost in the woods. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You would probably have to do some conga line dancing with the armors again if you run into another one of these.
Well, we could just like take a detour and not, let's say, disturb the armors if there happens to be some.
I think I'm okay with trying to avoid as many haunted or cursed campsites. I think I have had my fill of hell spawns for a while.
It should take few days if we go through the woods to the first encampment. It might take 3 to 4 days if we make a detour to the shoreline, I mean the coast.
Well, we still don't know where the bridge is, so north would be better in my opinion.
Well, if you remember from the map, it was quite close, the encampment. If we go from there north, I don't think we'll miss the bridge, because the river mouth is way too wide from the northern side to even have a bridge.
I thought this was the first encampment that...
No, this was not. We only traveled 1 day.
Okay, in that case. But I thought it was already that, so, but in that case, yeah.
It was just, in your knowledge, a random campsite in the woods.
Okay. Yeah, well,
And since I'm with you, you don't lose any travel time in the forest. Should we just make it to west? That way. The absolute no. You know where north is always.
Mm-hmm. And that will be west. If we go back to the coast we came back to the island from.
No, east. If we go east, we go back to the coast where we came from.
and west if we got what go to that encampment.
Yes, on the map. Which we don't know if it still exists, but we might find some clues, and maybe if there are roads, they usually lead to bridges and stuff like that.
So, not to be rude or anything, but so what was our plan exactly to find your lost fellow? We are just like going in a random direction and hoping that we will come up on some elves.
We know that they
Just trying to plan my rest of my life here. Nothing.
Well, we know that they were in the Europe at some point, and
Yes.
since Charn is out of our capabilities to travel, maybe it was same for them, so they made it their way to south. And since south is place where was it Fien is, and he doesn't like Amanitha, who by the way doesn't like elves. It's better place for elves to be. And since this island of some sort is not on anybody's territory, we need to make it to the continent.
Well, who says that Finn likes elves any more than Amanita?
Well, who knows, but
And they
there's a
could
saying
as
that
well
the
go to the
enemy
west,
of our enemy is a
right?
friend.
And they could be going to the west also, right?
Yeah, but we need to find a city. Or at least find people to get more information.
Right.
So should we go and see if the encampment or the settlement in the west on the map is still there? Or is it ghost town?
Well,
I guess we could do that.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a detour, I don't think.
Yeah, it's pretty much from your current map knowledge, head west.
Just go west.
Go west.
And if, well, let's say it's abandoned.
We make our way north and try to find a bridge to get out of this island.
Okay, well, north is good.
Okay. I don't know why, but yeah. I think we'll just pack up our camp and start going west.
Sure thing. Okay. You pack your items, start heading west. At this point you can put that out, so it doesn't confuse anyone.
Don't confuse us.
Yeah. Yeah. Takes you another day or one. Perception, please, everyone.
Oh my.
Thanks.
Only the upper part of the cabinet. Not even the glass.
11.
21.
20?
Mhm.
I need to roll.
11.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
My passive is 15 though.
Noted. Okay. No one
Barely
sees
noted.
or hears anything as you travel. Just your typical wildlife. Just your typical wildlife. As you have been traveling, no one's bothering you. You come into at a kind of a edge of a forest, where in front of you the forest kind of breaks and everything in front of you, miles and miles ahead, to your right, to your left, to your front, is burned down.
Like recently?
Quite long time ago. Some smaller trees are already kind of branching from the ground, and then at least a few years ago, year or two, give or take. And there's kind of a slope downhill, and you see a kind of a burned village in the distance, which would be the place you can see on the map, almost at the center of the this island. It's a few miles ahead, but you can go there. Nothing's visible on the burned area. Nothing else.
So it's
How burned is the village?
raised to the ground, or
One or two
A little
buildings.
bit blackened or ashes?
One or two buildings are still standing, but most of it to the ashes.
So the buildings were made of wood.
Hmm?
Were the buildings made of wood or stone?
You can go take a closer look. Yeah. As you go, you reach the kind of a burned side of a village or town. It's quite big, almost 1 mile in diameter. Nothing lives here anymore. It has been a while. You can see wild animals have been running around here. Already some smaller plants are growing from the sidewalks, but just 1 or 2 buildings are kind of staying up. They're burned though, but would be too risky to probably have a look. Can be. They'll fall any moment.
any signs on the road?
Investigation.
Six.
Nada. Yeah. All burned down. As you watch from the kind of a center of the city, you can see the spherical motion that surrounds you. The edge of the burnt area is kind of intact, as if something was ablaze from a kind of a centrum of a point, kind of a what's the centrum of the nuke called for a few miles?
Epicenter?
Ground
Epicenter.
zero.
Ground zero, yeah, kind of a thing. So it's quite clean cut.
What the heck happened here?
Fireballs.
No, this is too constant for a fireball.
Only Imperial troops are this accurate.
Please don't start it with those Imperials.
Tiabra would
Master.
like to... Go ahead.
Master Tiabrar, do you have any idea what has happened here? It looks so weird.
Don't call me master. I'm not your master. Just Tiab is fine. And
Okay.
Tiabra was... I was just about to examine the edge because this looks really weird. And I would like to go and examine the edge.
Okay. You take a while to walk back. Please do. Roll investigation.
18.
18. Okay.
Rolling.
It's quite. It's not your typical wildfire.
Okay. So it was most likely set up by some. It was arson. Someone lit the fire.
Might be. It was quite controlled. You can see the kind of a edge of the forest half of the tree was burned and the other half isn't. And the tree kind of just kept living on with one side burned.
Okay.
Barrier of some sort.
Theodore spent some time examining the edge of the zone, let's call it, and then comes back. It seems that the burn was very controlled, since only half of the tree is burned on the edge of the zone. So someone wanted to possibly raise the city to the ground without hurting the forest around it. Don't know how it was done though.
Morgan looks for signs of battle, like piles of corpses, abandoned weapons, or well, like corpses at all. Are they? And I see them inside the ruined house.
Okay, investigation also, please.
8.
8. Nothing, no corpses or so.
What kind of buildings are still standing?
Sturdy ones. So,
Rock?
no,
Made from
not
stone?
rock. None of the buildings had rock really. Everything's wooden. Just sturdier ones.
Do I see any corpses?
Investigation. If you clear it or just looking for corpses.
12.
12. You can find a collarbone or two. Pitch black, darkened by a fire.
Okay, so the fire wasn't strong enough to destroy the bones. And since there are still few wooden buildings standing, it wasn't a long fire? As in duration, maybe something really quick. And the fire just vanished after that, because it would have spread to the forest, right?
But there is no forest. You look around.
Yeah, but you saw the trees that only one half of them were burned.
There would be the
Does
only
it look
one.
like in the ground zero, the hot zone, like everything is destroyed and like everything beyond it is just regular burn?
Yep, intact.
So the burn has probably spread from the...
No, the ground zero was a 2-mile radius.
Yeah.
So the edge of the forest after that, it's not ground zero anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not like burned gradually. If I understood
Yeah, it's a
correctly.
clean cut. Kind of a put a dome into a forest, burn everything inside, lift the dome.
So the outside of the dome is totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what were you about to say? What were you about to say about the burn?
No, he just said that you were the only one who investigated the
Half trees.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a new species.
Half trees.
Yeah, it certainly looks weird since the fire should have spread outside the zone itself, but the trees outside the zone are totally fine. Even the trees that are half burnt should be totally fine on the other side. So it must have been a really quick burn. It's kind of weird that some of the buildings are still standing though.
Now it's the wood elf's turn. What kind of wood is those are those buildings? No, okay. Sturdy wood.
Sturdy wood.
Yeah.
There's a species called sturdy wood.
No, it's iron wood.
I would like to peek inside one of those standing houses. Like from the
You so brave.
like the door frame, like
Yep.
Don't look.
Yeah. It's kind of it's just a front of the building kind of and other sides have already collapsed, and there's an oven still standing there. It's black also, but no. Yeah.
If we measure the point of origin, the middle point.
It's around two miles.
Yeah.
smiles.
What
Miles.
Those smiles?
Did I stutter?
No, you did not.
Yep.
I want to find the middle point.
Middle point. About center of the city.
About-ish.
Ish.
Anything special?
No. Just your average.
Average burned village.
Yeah.
God damn.
You know.
Ashes and bones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a dry well. Yeah, okay. Is there road maybe seen?
One road kind of cuts the town. You came pretty much from the eastern side. It goes all the way from the south, north to the west. Kind of it makes
Okay.
Well, let's hope that your elven friends weren't here when this happened.
Yeah.
We would certainly hope so.
Anything made from stone, like cellars or something?
Not really.
Basements.
Not really. Looking at it, you haven't seen too many rocks besides the formation around these parts. It's kind of an open field, even though it's a woods.
Okay. I would like to go back to the 2-mile radius border and just walk around the town, and I inform guys that I'm going to try to find some tracks or marks.
Yeah. As you rotate, at the northern side, if you go to the east and start rotating counterclockwise, you come across a road, a longer kind of a forest road heads up north, and you can see the slope continues to the center of the city and turns right, which is west.
Okay. Anything interesting on the road? Is it
Nothing.
already overgrown with weeds and?
Yeah, on the forest side.
Okay. Well, I keep on finding, observing, just making the around the city on the edge of the burn zone.
Yeah.
If something caught my eye, I investigate further.
As you go to the western road, please draw persons.
Please be not one. Ooh, 24.
24. Okay. As you're about to about 100 feet from the edge, you can see 100 feet from the western roadside, you can see that there's someone standing kind of at the roadside, glancing to the city. A smaller person just looks at you, turns around, Ma, Pa, just starts bolting to the west. And
I'm not gonna shoot him.
you could hear it also from the town.
Diablo starts heading towards the noise. Yeah, and Volatile has been traveling with me, so he stays on my shoulder.
Yes, I'll follow.
Morgan also starts running towards the screens.
Yes.
And he was speaking common. Okay. Was it the human child?
It looks like.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go and catch him, but I'm gonna like follow where he's going and also put away my sword and just keep my bow on my back and like keep a good distance from him. And I probably saw that guys are coming out of the town.
You would notice, yeah.
And
You can hear a clanking plate mail.
I
and
give a
huffing and
wave
puffing.
from the western road and, well, probably you know what to do. Like I'm giving a follow me sign.
Yeah. As you run and run and run, you run for a mile or two, you lose sight of her.
That's a damn fast child.
Yeah. Perception, please. Again.
Passive? 16?
Okay.
14 is passive.
14. Okay.
I had 15.
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Passively looking around.
You would notice there's a kind of a side step from the main path. You have been running a mile or two now.
To south or north?
To west.
The road was going west.
Oh, sorry, south.
Okay.
Yeah, so to the left of the road.
Yeah.
If you're following it. You can see a few bushes there, kind of scrambled. And do you want to go take a look?
I would like to have Teram fly towards that direction.
Okay.
Well, I was going to wait for you to catch me, but I think you already did, so please,
In a
Tara,
while.
take a look.
Okay.
And I'll also start tracking the marks in the ground and in the bushes, and like tracking a wild animal.
Okay.
But I probably don't find any droppings to sniff.
Dropping seriously. You don't. But there's a... How careful are you approaching?
Well, since I can, in the woods, go as stealthy only by walking normal.
That wasn't the question. How carefully, not how stealthy.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of careful. Go.
Are you just like, well,
Just
if that-
walking, or are you
Like,
looking around and...
Well, I'm keeping eye on those obvious like pitfalls and traps that are like pointy and probably damaging.
Okay.
Like the obvious traps in the woods.
Yeah. You take a few careful steps. Okay, no need for stealth or anything. You take a few careful steps, and in a kind of a smaller slope, hole kind of on the ground, there are trees and branches set around the area. There's a small child girl just sitting there facing other direction, kind of not looking at you, and petting a dog, kind of on his grasp, on her grasp.
A big dog or a small dog?
Kind of a can, let's say, 10-year-old girl can hold him.
so a cat.
So a beagle.
Kind of.
Beagle cat. Okay.
Looks like your typical badger dog.
Badger?
Badger dog.
Badger dog.
Not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck is?
Yeah, it's a Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Or the hot dog hound.
Valttimakkara.
There she is.
Well,
Dachshund.
Dachshund. Set of 12 beer bottles.
She's holding a set of 12 beer bottles. Thank you, Sanakirja.
Oh,
12.
he just googled the heck is mäyräkoira, and it is a dachshund or a set of 12 beer bottles.
Just finish things.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, there she is.
I wait till the guys are close and like nudge Kaamas and, well, go talk to her. You're most likely the charismatic person of all.
Hello, little one.
Kind of a not petting the dog anymore, but as if trying to bury herself deeper into the moss.
There's no need to be afraid.
Looks at you, the dog, and just gone, and at your feet, just barking at you. Kind of appears in front of your feet,
Like teleports or...
teleports.
That's the second thing teleporting. Animal handling. I will try to calm the dog.
Okay.
And so Kamos died to a dog bite. 14.
14. Okay, you're able to calm the dog.
Like I offer my hand.
Yeah, just licks it a few times.
Who's a good doggy?
Yeah.
Why would you do that, Piap?
No, I'm a Tal.
No, Tal, yeah.
It looks happy, wiggles the tail.
As you can see, even your dog isn't afraid anymore.
Anyway, Dan, come here! That just appears on her lap again.
What did she say? Den?
Then,
Den.
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 then.
E-N.
N.
D-N.
Yes.
Den, den.
Just looks at you
So,
over her shoulder.
so what are you doing here in the forest?
All alone.
With your dog?
Hiding? Not well, I guess. Hiding? Not well, I guess.
From us or something else?
Now from you? Forest's quite dangerous.
Yeah, we saw that a couple nights ago. Is there like anyone else here?
No.
But I think I heard you calling for your parents previously?
I call them accidentally all the time.
Insight. Natural 20.
Seems to be honest. Like your sincere 10-year-old.
Very good. Second way for today.
White hair, blue eyes, just telling you no lies.
Okay.
So you are here all alone?
I have Den.
Yes, of course. Do you live in that city or?
In this pit.
Okay. That's
It's a nice
impressive.
Yeah, you can see kind of a resemblance of a bed there and one blanket. Kind of pretty dirty already.
How long have you been living alone? Oh, with them.
30 moons?
30 moons.
It's like 2.5 years.
It depends.
Well,
How many moons is
moon moons.
years?
Moons.
That's a quite long time. How do you get food and?
And then
Ah,
catches mice.
good then. Oh, where are my manners? My name is South. I offer my hand.
Kind of gives a quick fist bump.
And your name is?
No names.
You don't have or you don't want to tell?
Offer some candy. Kids like candy.
I don't have any candy. I have beef jerky. Like,
It's better than mice.
yeah.
Grabs it. Starts chewing on it.
And here's some for them too.
Grabs it.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about a bridge being somewhere?
Bridge?
Yeah, there should be one somewhere, or that at least what we heard.
I have always lived in Yesect. No bridges here, no water.
Is that like the city's name or?
Was.
Ah,
What was the name?
Yesect. With CT.
With Y?
G-E-S-S-E-C-T.
Descent. G J J E
J E S S E C T. Yes,
C.
like yes, the Finnish name and CT.
Yes, I see Steve.
Yeah.
Like dissected almost, but like Jesse, like at all.
Yes.
Theodore also arrives through the bus to the scene with Theram. After listening what was happening, he went in for the show himself immediately.
So you come ask?
No, I just come next to Kaamos but don't say anything.
Okay.
And I have Theram with me.
Okay. Kind of a Den starts immediately at barking at Theram. Just blinks on your shoulder and just starts to kind of a
Ruffle the feathers.
ruffle the feathers.
Oh,
Rustle my jimmies.
Yeah, kind of in a rough way. Theram isn't amused.
he goes.
And I say to him that he is free to fly onto a branch if he wants to.
Yeah, kind of immediately flies away.
What was then?
Den still on your shoulder. Kind of follows Theram after a while. Just appears next to Theram and starts to kind of hit him.
Could you ask?
Hey, get off him!
Could you ask them to not tease our birdie?
No, you got him startled. And this goes for a while. Theram isn't just amused, just
So
Changes a tree.
yeah, and then follows.
you said you have been living here for 30 months?
Around.
Was that when the city was burned? Or what happened?
Around.
It was burned or
Yeah, what
something
happened
else?
to the city?
Yeah, what happened?
What
to the
happened to
city?
the city?
I'm not sure. I was on a, I think, I was on cards with my parents coming from west. There's a smaller campsite. I was heading away from the city. Huge streak of light, and my parents and city were gone. The cart fell down. The horses were gone. Half of the cart was destroyed. Mom dead, I think. Dad gone. Dead, I think. I went to the city. It was hot. Nothing was burning anymore, but I don't know. Gonna start crying.
There. Everything is alright
Just-
now.
Keeps crying.
Yeah. Well, you have 10 at least.
Kind of sobs and wipes out the tears and all the snot that starts pouring from her face.
Has Den been always with you? Or?
No. Found her from a den.
Den?
From a den. That's why I named her
Ah,
Den.
clever thing. Where is this Den?
Den of Den.
Den's Den.
Close by.
Oh. Would it be better to live there than in, well, here?
I like this pothole.
Okay.
What size is Den actually?
Den is Snitchel size.
Dachshund.
Dachshund size.
That's
Not too big. About Theram's size.
Okay, so a small dog.
Yeah.
If
about
it's even a
12
dog.
beers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has Den always been able to like appear on places like that, like he's doing with my bird?
Yeah, it was confusing at beginning, but you get used to it.
And Zephyr starts taking notes. He has never seen anything like this.
I call it a blink duck. That's what Den does. Blinks.
Okay.
In a blink of an eye, gone. And there he is.
That's really interesting.
Does he understand what you're saying?
Sometimes it feels like it. But I think it's a dog after all.
Well, dogs don't blink.
I mean, they blink, but
It's a blink dog. Of course it blinks.
True. I never cared. He's special.
Special day. I turn my head to the den and saying, Sylvan, that come here and I'll give you some beef jerky. Does he react?
No, just focuses on Theram full on. They kind of keep the chase from branch to another.
I'm watching this. I'm not gonna say wild goose chase because it's a wild owl chase, but and I asked Theram that is he okay, that he's not being hurt.
Just no hurt.
Annoyed sentiment.
Annoying.
Tell him to stay up in the air. That I don't think the dog can fly. Or who knows?
You never know.
What did you ask Den anyway?
Like, come here and I'll give you some beef jerky.
Okay, yeah, no.
No. Because you are not friends with Den yet. Den! Come here.
Just keeps chasing Theram, most interesting thing.
Yeah,
We have trees.
Like you are, friend.
Well, it didn't eat me.
Yeah, this continues around you.
So, should we look at Den's den or
Why would we look for Den's den?
what time of day it is?
Past midday.
Morgan also steps from them, kind of behind from an angle to the scene. Hello, young lady. My name is Morgan, Clan Fireforge.
Kind of
Nice to meet ya.
flinches at the word fire, but gives out her fist. fist bump.
Strength check.
Oh no, you broke your arm.
Sorry to ask about village, but you see these pointy-eared lads here. Have you seen anybody that might look similar to them in the village before it was, you know?
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they came and where's my brother? You know my brother, right?
What is his name?
So long, can't remember. And, the pointy ears took him. Long time ago. I was just playing and they came with soldiers and pointy ears and white skin and dark skin and
So they had, the skin was dark and one's, the other skin was like very pure white.
yes, a woman. Many years ago.
Oh shit.
What color were their eyes? Can you remember?
Kind of dazes off for a while. The white, deep blue, looked me straight into the eyes and told me not to worry. It was going to be over soon.
Yeah.
She was so beautiful though.
Was she cold?
Yes, the winter came that day.
For the first time?
No.
You have winters here?
Yes.
Alright.
How old were you saying that you were?
Kind of a
9? 6?
this.
No, you're not.
I was there.
Then, when the, no. When the,
Then, not then probably.
yeah, then, when the pointy ears came, you were 4?
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
And now?
So. Yeah, 7 and a 30 moons.
7 and 8, 30 moons. Okay.
They never told me how many moons is the +1.
+1. Alright.
So
Do we
only dark and pure white elf, not like brownish yellow like these lads.
Oi!
No.
Shite and piss.
No, not like them. These seem nice. They didn't take my brother.
So they took your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where?
Ma and Pa always told that he was going off to a war. Comes back someday for sure. And I wouldn't know more.
Uh-huh.
Do you know him?
We don't have a name. Can't be sure.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I think it was called Gene and something.
Gene? Karim? No.
Chen. Gene. Chen. General.
He was called General?
Yes.
Well, that's not a name, that's a title. That's a rank.
Oh. Rank.
When you go to a military, you start as a soldier, as a private, and then when you get better, you like get a higher position.
Private? Why would you be private at the military?
It's only a saying. Like private fire forge. Where you private?
Are you hiding?
That's private.
I see.
But I'm. No, but if your brother was a general, then he must have been a really good soldier.
He was training a lot. So, I was wondering, can you take me away from the forest? It gets cold at night. It's winter time again soon.
About that, where would you like to go?
I
Do
understand
you
if
know
want
what's in the west, or in the north,
to- What's north?
or in the south?
What's north?
I point the direction of north,
How do
which
you,
is
how do you know north is there?
because of the maps. And
Maps?
there is things called what are they? What the heck is ilmansuunta?
I don't know north, but I can go to him.
No, north is direction. It's not a person.
Did your parents have like brothers and sisters in some place?
No. No. Like left and right?
Up and down.
North. Let's go north.
Have you been the other village? That's close by?
Today, no.
No, okay.
Not recently. There was a tent or tents. They're called two left.
Two left.
Kind of points at a direction. When
Of west.
right is the city and left is the kind of a continuing the road
West.
ahead.
To west.
Was there anyone at the tents?
People?
No.
No people. Oh, right.
After the flash, everyone was gone. Just me and Den and various animals.
Yeah. What do you guys think? What should we do with her? I mean, I don't really care if she comes with us, except that she might slow us down.
Then I don't think she will slow us down more than Morgan will, but Morgan does not. And I think we have a better place to offer her.
Do we?
But I don't think we do, but she just has her bed enough for us, so I don't think it cannot be much worse anywhere we go.
I agree. These woods are no place for a child. And, well, he will probably be as... She will probably be as much danger with us staying around Burn Village.
Well, that's true.
Please.
Yes, yes. We'll take you.
No.
Under one condition, you get 10 of Teram, and Teram is the owl.
Okay.
He's not amused.
He's not that dumb.
Yeah. Speaks a few words that only you and Diab can understand. It's in... You know... Just a moment.
You know what now?
Let me check something. Where are your languages?
Elvis and Sylvan, Dwarves and Common.
Yeah, you would both understand. Stop it now. Get down here. In Sylvan. And the pink duck immediately just blinks on her lap. Kind of she's holding already kind of dog carrying position, and he appears there.
Tia speaks in Sylvan, asking where did she learn Sylvan?
When did I learn Sylvan?
You just spoke to Den. Where did you learn to do that?
From my parents, I think.
And she has been speaking come on all this time.
Yeah.
How did you know that Den would understand you if you speak to him?
The only way I can get through to him, it gets boring here in the woods, so I tried quite a lot of things in my own language. Always got through. For some reason.
She might be so young that she doesn't understand speaking to language.
Right. Could be. Carvey continues scratching Den on the face and rubbing his belly and stuff. And who's a good boy in Sylvan?
Who's a good boy?
You have anything you want to take with you? Except Den, of course.
Den?
Yeah.
Carvey. Do you have blankets? I have mine, but Carvey throws Den on the ground. Carvey just drops him and then just blinks a few feet ahead. And Carvey throws you her blanket, and it's all wet and muddy and squishy, and
Well, I can fix that.
It's cold to sleep.
You don't know what now?
I can fix that.
No, you can. It's only clean.
Well, I can use prestidigitation to clean it up and make it
It's not gonna be brand new, but it's gonna be clean.
clean and well.
Okay. It kind of you grasp, throw the. How do you do it?
It's visual and somatic. Yeah,
Verbal.
and somatic. So basically, I'm just saying the magic words and
Okay.
throwing the blanket around and like.
Yeah. It does a kind of a circular, as if it was twisting itself, kind of a trying itself,
Yeah.
and then kind of a flap for a few times, and it's not brand new, but it's dry and it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
There's some other colors into it than mud, also. Kind of a
Basic brown.
Because the girl grasps it quickly, kind of puts it on her, and it's warm. Thank you.
And probably doesn't smell anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean and
Yeah.
warm and
Or soil.
yeah. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anything else?
More of that jerky. And as you pack her things, the one blanket she just grabs then. He doesn't stay put too much, just blinks here and there and around you on someone's shoulder and on top of her head for a while, and just barks once and bling, 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 appears here and there. You start heading where?
Well, we won't go through the city, but like make a beeline to the northern road, the road that leads north, right?
Yeah.
So you go through the city and to the north?
No, we don't go
Okay,
through the city.
okay.
We go like
Yeah.
straight from the road to the other road.
Okay. So, you travel north. Do you want to check anything else before you go? As you move north,
Morgran keeps an eye as we do a beeline on kind of outside burnt area. I keep my eye on any signs of like a siege or something. There is like cut or woods or trees that has been fallen, or
okay.
signs of any camps or any.
Yep. Perception.
A 17.
Okay. Yep. You don't notice anything special. As you travel north, it takes about 2 days of traveling. You chat with the girl, pretty much tells everything you already knew,
Except her name.
you can persuade it further if you want to.
I would
But it-
like to do that because we do need a name so we can call her if she got
Other one,
lost.
and little one.
Or
Where are you, little one?
Okay,
Persuade the shit out of her.
persuasion.
28.
28.
28. 19 plus 9.
And Tom is now going into the name generator.
Yeah.
No. Volatile.
Atal, Attel.
How do
Tool.
you spell that?
Lathai.
I have no clue what you. I have no clue what you said.
Lathai.
Lathai.
So Lathia.
Yeah.
L8
Lathai.
Lathai.
Hi.
hard.
An otter?
It's a nice name.
Yeah.
And as we are traveling, I asked Lathai to if I could like look at Den for a moment.
I was so sure you're gonna say like, can I study then?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
then.
I've never seen a dog that is, well, as you say, blinking around.
Yeah, sure. What do you
Try
want to
not
do?
to
then?
dissect it.
I am not going to do that.
Investigation, please.
Just a moment. That would be 25.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of a Dachshund sized and looks like a Dachshund. Of course, you wouldn't know what Dachshund is in this world, but has pretty keen hearing and can smell things pretty good. Has quite tough bite when it gets angry. When you try to kind of forcefully
Check his
check
teeth.
it and just can teleport pretty much anywhere he wants.
We found a Blinkuroku.
Yeah.
He's a beast, right?
Mm,
A dog, even though
In a
he
sense.
might have magical powers.
mm,
Maybe it's a fiend.
maybe.
Maybe.
Might be. It's a dog after all.
Yeah. Well, I do have an advantage to intelligence checks to recall information about different beasts.
Mm.
But
It's a dog.
yeah, it is a dog. A magical freaking dog.
I was just predicting your throws
Okay.
results.
No.
It's a dog.
2 ones. Oh, it must be a
So-
golfer.
What do you want to look into?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't really.
Yeah.
Except that maybe like chat with him in Sylvan. I don't know if he's gonna like bother listening or something. But
Just blinks around.
if I can like grab him, can he blink away from me?
Yeah. Usually the grab is followed by a bite and a blink.
But if I like lift him from out of his neck,
Blinks, bites, blinks again.
you stupid
I speak
son of a
to
bitch!
Lathai. Thank you. It's really, really interesting. I will have no clue what Den is, but
It's a duck. I think.
yeah, it mostly it would be. I would say it's a duck as well, but ducks usually don't blink around.
They don't? Could be.
At least the ones I have seen so far.
I
Well,
take
actually,
the
I haven't
stick.
seen I haven't seen any dogs yet. So I have. So
Well, you have
so
seen
read,
hellhounds.
Yes, and I might have read about dogs, but I haven't ever seen one.
Dogs, your typical domestic household animals.
Domesticated from wolves in many years. I take a stick and I wave it around and see if the den is interested, and I throw the stick.
Kind of looks at it, blinks, catches it up mid-air, blinks back.
This is so cool. I want a den dog.
It looks
Well,
kind of
maybe we should have gone to that dense den after all. But you said, why would we need to go there?
Well, I didn't know that he could play fetch, so now I want a den dog.
as
Well,
you
we still have
investigate,
time.
as you investigate, then further and kind of try to grasp him, you start to reach a shoreline, a bigger riverside, and well, there's an open area just before the river.
Where does the road lead?
Doesn't lead anywhere. Just kind of a
Okay.
cuts clean through to the shore.
Is there a pier or a dock? Docks of any kind?
No, but roll perception.
Which one of you is gonna be a not the good die?
No.
15?
15.
No, wait. Where's 6? 13. 13.
What lies in front of you, there seems to be a resemblance of what maybe was before a bridge, a longer bridge,
We found it. Yay.
but it has crumbled, destroyed. Where ago?
A while ago.
Morgran looks to the right and to the left as far as my eye can see.
No cars are coming.
No carts are going to run you over.
You never know.
Does the river look swimmable?
Nature, please.
You need to survive.
Can I use survival?
You would.
15.
15. Well, with your armors and all, no. Not with your gear.
Is it a wide river?
Quite.
Quite wide.
Let's say with your current skill set in swimming,
No.
unswimmable. At least if you go with your gear.
Yep.
Ma always said that if I come here, I should be staying out of the water.
Yeah, but we can't go north if we don't go to the water. Other side of the river, you know, little girl? North is that way. And you see this big river here.
Yeah,
Do you know any
wouldn't-
other places where we can cross this river?
No.
Yep, you wouldn't happen to have mending cantrip. Fix the bridge. Guess not.
Take the next 20 years fixing the bridge with mending.
But he just looks at you with a blank face. Even if I do not have the mending, I cannot mend things. And if I did, it would fix this.
It's like whole bridge is broken, or is there like
It's pretty
tear
much,
here and there?
yeah, it's all the way broken. There are, you can see in the middle of the river there are many kind of pillars made of stone raising, making kind of a pathway if you look from a certain point. But it was quite a long bridge.
But we can see the other side.
Barely.
Distance-wise,
Might be around more than 1,000 feet.
How far are the pillars from?
There are, if you count from the distance, every 50 feet.
50 feet away.
Do the remains of the bridge look like I could salvage some boards from there and make a raft?
Well, we have whole forest.
Yeah, you have
Right,
forest,
next.
but I've
And I have my carpenter's tools, and proficiency to use them.
you could. Takes a week or two though to complete. Just boats doesn't happen like bash your hammers together and boat appears.
What?
And that's why
Doesn't
I
work
was
like that.
describing a raft.
A raft, a good raft. A few
What
days.
about the shitty raft?
Well, this is going off places. A few days.
Our standards are not that high.
Yeah, we just need to get over the thing.
Not at the
How big
bottom
was
of the
the-
thing.
Alive,
How-
preferably.
How wide was the river?
A bit more than 1,000 feet, most likely, around.
Okay.
So, a raft, is it?
How long will a shitty raft take?
A
Or
few
need
days.
to-
A few days.
So might as well make a good one.
Not that I'm in a hurry or anything, but few days is exactly like how many days?
Okay, you have spent already, let's say 1 day, 3 days of traveling.
I was thinking like one.
You're gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
I guess I'll say that I can build us a raft. While I'll be doing it, can you guys can somebody maybe swim without equipment to the other side? And oh yeah, we don't have enough rope. Oh, that rope. How much rope do we have? Like
Not much.
200 feet or something.
Max.
None.
None of it.
No.
That, at least I don't have any.
I have a hempen rope, 50 feet. And also a string. I can do fishing. Or I can help you with your raft. Either way.
Would webs be any help? with building the raft.
How long do they last?
I guess we could sturdy up a bit.
The web
we're
lasts for
setting it
one.
to the-
Yeah, the web, I couldn't conjure up some webs, but they will only last for 1 hour.
You can make like finishing touches with it maybe, but if the travel takes more than 1 hour,
Will disappear.
boy.
Yeah, but we need to like tie the woods together anyway, but to make it even sturdier, maybe the web is good. I don't know.
Yeah, or it could be a last resort if the raft starts breaking apart during travel.
Yeah, and if
Sounds
there's
good.
a really big waves, maybe the web also helps us stay on board and drown us when the raft goes upside down.
You can make the webs disappear, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
Good.
in that
good.
case. Let's start building a raft then, boys.
Has Den, I'll ask Volatile, has
That-
Den ever teleported you anywhere?
I don't think dogs work that way.
You never know.
Has never.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that dogs work that way, so you never know.
I guess. But,
Or maybe
no.
all dogs can actually blink, they don't just do it. So that we can see.
This is some
Anywho.
conspiracy shit going on.
Well, Morgran starts to build a raft from the woods,
With the raft making
And
be any
a
faster
rope.
if we all help.
my carpenter's tools.
Well,
And,
we can get the stuff. We just need to concentrate on
Yeah,
building.
continue.
And while I'm building it, I kinda...
Guys, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Can you or can you not build this raft? Where are you
No,
lying?
no, the raft will definitely happen.
Okay.
But, you remember the witch I was talking about a while back?
Which witch?
The witch that I was kind of afraid of that appeared to me during the night. And you
And
didn't
we
believe
told
me.
there were no witch. We saw no witch.
Yes, that witch. Well, he appeared to me again, like 4 days ago. And
Where?
we were camping at the place where the Hellspawn, well, left, was tied. Anywho,
So the place we were holding camp? for the
yes, correct.
night? I didn't see anything.
Me neither.
I think I was sleeping. He appeared to me in my sleep. And well, yeah, she told me that I have 1 moon left to live unless I kill Amnitha. And I kinda I believed her.
You're sure about this?
Yes. They don't feel like dreams. They feel like reality, and
Brain
it's
damage?
recurring. Might be, but I kind of wouldn't like to take the chance.
We can't make it in one move. There's
I
no
know
way.
she promised us some help, but I don't really know what that means. She's not that. Well, I tried to kinda ask her a bunch of stuff, but she's just like freaking bloody and staring, creepy.
Well, you could have asked Mick to kill Amanita for you when he was still around, since he, well, could do anything, I guess. Seems like it.
Yeah, like you just happen to meet a freaking being of the lower hells or something, and you want to ask him to do stuff.
Well, he was being grateful for being freed, so... And he was saying something before he left about...
Yeah, and like a second after he vanished.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was pretty preoccupied by a blinking guy who was staring at us without eyes or...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to bother you guys, but it's possible that I will die in like 16 days. Or like 26, sorry.
Why should I though?
What now? Did you listen? Like, I don't know, that weird witch, bloody, magical being woman will probably implode me from inside out or something.
How long it would take us to get charmed?
Impossible.
From this point, if you get over the river, 2 weeks around. A week. If you hurry, a week. Maybe more.
So, could be done, but...
No. You have seen what she can do.
I mean that we could get to Charn within the time limit.
So?
But what good does it do?
He said that the chain thingamob would have some help or something like that.
Well, we need a hell of a lot of help to face Amanita in any kind of...
Yeah.
If you want to come out alive.
Yeah, don't look at me, I don't really have a plan. I don't know what she meant, and we kinda can't find a messenger to send a message. Hell guy.
Well, Tiap was like talking to him. Can't you like
Send some devilish smoke signs or something?
Diab is playing WoW.
I was using the soul train's message to communicate with him, but I do have descending, which means I could probably contact the guy we rescued, but I would rather not.
would I know about the habits of the devils and interacting with devils with that history 20 roll?
You would remember that they are deal makers, most definitely.
And they do like it involves contracts.
They make deals.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't deal with the. I wouldn't make a deal with the devil. He's gonna take your soul.
Well, he's dead anyway, so if even half of what he's saying is true.
And I don't know.
By him, I mean Morkran.
Yeah, I know.
Getting into Chan is easy.
Or maybe it is, we don't know, but we certainly can't go and kill Amanitha. That's impossible for us. And a month is a way too short time to like get help from the other two guys that are fighting for the right to rule this continent. Because we have no idea how strong she is. I'm sorry, but I don't know any way out of this. Even if you get to Charn, we have known each other for like few months, and I'm not that keen on dying for you. Even though you have helped us in many occasions, this is just... We still have a mission to complete. And if we go and die, there's no one to accomplish that mission anymore.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I wouldn't want to die for myself either.
Can't you like get rid of the witch or...
Yeah, I could probably throw this chain away, but not sure about otherworldly beings. Does it help that I throw the chain away?
Would I know from my research about stuff like this, would getting rid of the chain help?
You have never read anything alike.
Okay.
It's a brand new thing.
Anyway, why she wants you to kill Amanitha?
That's a good point.
No idea.
You didn't.
I can give you the chain, you can ask her.
I'm not touching that.
Well,
No, actually.
hold on that thought.
Are you sure, Tia? And just a little touch. It won't probably hurt
I
you.
can cast
It's
protection
quite
from
interesting.
evil and good on you, if you want. I can cast protection from evil and good for you.
And that will
If it's a
surely-
vengeful spirit, it might help.
I don't think that will work. Tiabra won't see all the interesting bits with that kind of spells on.
Yeah, but seeing what you have described and what could possibly be a being from other dimension would be really interesting. So I could give it a spin.
Morgran hands over the chain. You can like
Do I need
look
to
for
wear
it. I need to create the raft after all. I don't need it.
Do I need to wear it or?
Well, I think the witch showed itself first time when the chain was just in my backpack.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
I
so I'll
have the
just
fishing line?
put it in my backpack.
Yeah.
So, and that should
No.
be enough.
Yeah.
And Tiabra.
Maybe a small.
I know actually Tiabra puts the chain in his pocket.
Okay. Good to know.
Do you want the? Well, it's only a 10-minute.
I don't think it will be
Any use?
any good.
Okay.
Even though it comes in my dreams, so you would need to time it in during the nights. I will try to manage without.
Okay.
Yeah. If I can get the fishing line from Tala, I might as well start trying to get fish.
And I go collect some driftwood and wood for Morgran to finish his raft, and also scavenge some food from the nearby forest while I'm at it.
And I'll continue building the raft.
Okay. A few days.
Robin.
A few days pass. You don't catch any fish.
Ah, you useless.
As you cast the
Line.
line into the water, it kind of immediately starts drifting quite in a swift manner into the direction of the river flow. It's quite harsh. Well,
Fly fishing.
a few days go past and you finish a raft. You take your time. I'm not going to throw for checks here. It's quite simple to create a raft anyway.
And you are a master carpenter. I hope.
You know the wood physics.
I know we would.
You know which wood.
Yes.
Yep, it's wood.
Yes. Okay.
Make raft from iron wood and it goes down straight away. Got that.
Okay. You spent your last night.
That's ominous.
No! No!
I don't mean last night like that.
Yeah.
But. Yeah. You spent your last night before setting sails. It's pretty late in the night before you get to kind of a sturdy enough of a raft-like thing.
At any point of days in these few days, have I noticed the current to change, or
You may have observed it. The current itself hasn't changed, but it's moving fast.
okay?
Yeah. Night comes. Are you heading directly to the river or spending the night?
If it's calmer at night time, then maybe we should cross it, but daytime would be best for visibility.
I also, by the way, made some like plans for
Yeah, or oars.
oars. Yeah. So we are
Or
not just
paddles.
go into
oars.
the raft and let
Well,
the current
yeah.
take us somewhere.
We need to row the boat or the raft.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
So which do you do?
I think we should wait.
How does how have we might have at least Thomas might have observed the river during the night and during the day?
It's
Is there
pretty
like
much the
difference in
same.
the waves or?
It's pretty much the same. The waves are. It's not too windy at this part. You are quite far from the ocean anyway.
No low tides, high tides.
Not that kind of a thing. But yeah, you spend your time.
I think
And-
we should leave in the morn.
I agree.
It's if somebody falls the water, it's better to see around.
Yeah, well, and we
better.
need to anyway tie ourselves together when we are on the raft.
After this night, more crown. 6 days have passed.
He dead so soon.
24 days remain.
24 hours.
Blink, plump, blink.
Yeah. You take your guards again as you sleep, meditate, whatsoever. You don't see any wildlife at the shore at all. No fish, no birds, nothing. Theram is quite lonely here.
Only chased by the big Kodoko.
Then. Well then.
Where have you been then?
Okay then.
Very, very good.
Yeah. As the night passes, just before the dawn breaks, as you're meditating in a sitting position, kind of face forwarding on the river, you kind of are forced to open your eyes. The flame that you have put on a campfire kind of a pauses on the waves on the river are also paused, and kind of the snoring and heavy breathing of Morkran, the armor clanking while he's sleeping, is kind of also stopped. Everything's motionless around you. You can see some distance. There's one of these bridge kind of a compositions. The first one before the shore. There's this same figure that Morkran has been talking, kind of a sitting there, legs crossed, staring at you.
I step back at her for a little while.
You do what?
Stare.
I stare back at her for a little while,
Okay.
and you are just as Morkran described.
Yeah, what's that up to you? Kind of, you can hear her even if she's 100 feet away from you, as if she was talking next to you.
Yeah, just plain curiosity. Interested in things from anything magical, things from another planes. So what's the deal with Morgan? Why does he have 1 month to complete his task?
Draw a persuasion.
Oh.
19.
Ooh.
Okay. stands up, kind of jumps to the river, dives there, and kind of the river is stained by blood. The blood area slowly spreads until kind of flowing all the way through the river, downstream and upstream. Kind of the river level begins to rise all the way up until it's all the way to your waist, and kind of from there the river bed kind of lowers again, and there she is, sitting in front of you, legs crossed, bare naked, just staring at you.
Crazy girl.
I keep staring back.
And at this staring competition, we are ending today's game. Interesting.
Soon everybody has only 30 days to live.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
If we count until next week's Monday, it's going to be even less.
Oh no!
Well, that's unfair.
Oh. D&D time. You also count the real time. But okay, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe, please hit follow. Next week on Monday, once again, on 1800s EET.
And previous episodes are watchable on YouTube.
Yes.
And announcements are on Twitter and other good stuff.
Yes, all the links and such are down below if you're watching from Twitch, and I believe the links are also in our long rest frame when the stream ends.
I guess.
Yes. Until next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and bye 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 bye.
Thanks.
Bye.